So let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like your body was working against you? Like the fatigue, that extra tiredness, it just kind of won't go away. The bloating that makes you feel like 3-4 months pregnant, or even the pain that leaves you kind of curled up, needing a heating pad or on the bathroom floor because it's the coolest place to kind of just give you a little bit of comfort while you're in excruciating pain and you just kind of get tears in your eyes. Maybe you've been told it's just stress, or these experiences and symptoms are all in your head. Maybe you haven't been diagnosed with anything yet, but you know that something's not right. Whether it's endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, or a mix of mysterious symptoms, let me tell you that you're not alone. Y'all, today we're talking about one thing that can change everything, and that's your mindset. Because even when your body feels out of control, your mind can help you reclaim your power. All right, so don't take my word for it. Do not. But what I am going to do is I'm going to share some real stories for people who've shifted their mindset and started seeing real life-changing progress, because I'm not the only one who've experienced the mindset shifts and being able to improve my well-being. So you already know what time it is, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie. Come on in, vibe with me, y'all. Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie. I help those with reduced pain, balance hormones, and embrace sustainable healing, y'all. You already know those with endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome get a little bit more energized, feel lighter, and confident in their bodies, y'all. Let's go ahead and dive into this episode, y'all. First thing we're talking about is why mindset matters in healing. Y'all already know I got my M³ Healing Empowerment Formula, and that first thing is mindset. Why? Because it was mindset that shifted for me, that allowed me to embrace this healing journey and start to see true results with reducing my chronic symptoms. So here's the thing. When you're battling chronic conditions or even just struggling with everyday symptoms, it's easy to feel like a victim of your body. And believe me, especially once you actually get an official diagnosis and there's a name to what's really going on in your body that's not normal, that victim mindset starts to creep in. And that can cost you. That can cost you the quality of life that you truly deserve. And so one of my clients said, I was enduring excruciating lower abdominal pain almost every single day. I relied on over-the-counter meds just to function. Does it sound like you? Does it sound like anybody that you may know? That feeling of being stuck, of having no control, it can truly take over your life. But here's where mindset comes in, y'all. Changing your mindset doesn't mean ignoring your pain or pretending things are perfect. It means believing in your power to take those small changes that add up. It's about choosing hope over hopelessness, even on the hardest days. You still have a choice. All right. And so when I talk to y'all about my M³ Healing Empowerment Formula, because it's been instrumental on my healing journey, and it's my healing, my journey, and I'm just here to empower you on yours. It's something that I created that's really special. And it's kind of like your own guide that you can navigate through your own pace. And it's called my M³ Healing Empowerment Toolkit. And I know that the journey can be overwhelming because the symptoms can be overwhelming, especially for people who've been experiencing these symptoms since middle school, like as a teenager. And those symptoms look like low back pain, painful bowel movement, heavy periods, nauseous, just feeling nauseous all of a sudden. Doesn't even have to be when your menstrual cycle is on. Inability to really lose weight, mood swings, all of those things, guys. Mindset is something that can truly help you shift how you navigate through those challenges. And so this M³ Healing Empowerment Toolkit is packed with resources to help you move your mind, your meals, and move your body in the right direction. And so from understanding what exercises work best for you, even during the different cycles that you go through, the phases of your cycle, going through journal prompts, being able to reflect, help you shift your mindset, those thoughts, your limiting beliefs, those feelings into practical ways that control your symptoms. It's all in the toolkit, y'all. All in the toolkit. So if you're tired of feeling stuck and ready for a roadmap to start healing with the Empowerment Toolkit, y'all go ahead and get the Empowerment Toolkit. It is in the show notes. All right. So here we go. Real stories, real mindset shifts. So let me share another powerful story. One of my clients came to me after a trip to the ER, revealed she had cysts on her ovaries and fibroids. She was in pain, relying on medication for relief, and just felt defeated, just felt like her body wouldn't allow her to do the things that she really wanted to do and show up for the people that she loved the most. So together we kind of worked on a simple, manageable plan. It's always taking the first few steps, y'all, not trying to do everything all at once. And this is what she told me. I shifted my dietary choices and became more aware of how food affected my body. I couldn't believe it. My pain levels decreased, and even though weight loss wasn't the goal, I lost over 10 pounds in just a few weeks. Y'all, this wasn't magic, like not magic at all. It was a movement that took place within her to say, you know what? I'm tired of being tired of allowing my body to take over me. I want to turn my pain into power. And so she stopped focusing on what she couldn't control and started focusing on what she could. And speaking of that, y'all, speaking of food and just changing small things in your diet and what you consume, let's talk about this thing called inflammation. All right. So if you've been struggling with bloating, pain, or just feeling extra tired, no matter if you got sleep at night, slept 7-8 hours, and you still feel tired, it might be time to look at what's on your plate. Is it truly an empowered plate? And what I've heard is, and what I've come to know for myself, is that an anti-inflammatory lifestyle really helps reduce the symptoms that you experience. I have an anti-inflammatory guide, and it's clear and straight to the point. It gives practical tips, easy recipes. It shows you how mindset, mindful eating, and movement play a part. It gives different spices, foods, even juice and smoothie recipes to help you reduce pain, to help you start getting to a place where you can lose that unnecessary weight. And it also helps with balancing your hormones. So let me tell you this. One listener of the Empowered Plates Empowered Lives podcast said, I loved how easy it was to follow. Talking about the anti-inflammatory guide. I have inflammation in my legs, and the guide reminded me of what I needed to do to feel better. It's such a great tool. Y'all, don't wait for your symptoms to get worse. Don't wait for a cure to come on something that they've already said was incurable. Don't wait for the right medication dosage to be able to start to help you feel just a little bit better. Get the guide today and start figuring out ways to make small changes in your everyday life that's going to help you with reducing that pain, helping you with lighting up your periods, regulating, minimizing those irregular periods, as well as helping you with your mood. Eating more plant-based nutritional foods really has a way of shifting those painful, unwanted conditions that you truly don't deserve out of your life. All right. So here we go. Simple mindset shifts for your healing journey. Let's get into it. Five simple mindset shifts You can start today to take control of your healing journey. And if you say, Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, 5 is just a little too much for me, at least grab 3 out of these 5. And whatever 3 you choose, drop them in the comments and let me know which ones are your vibes. Here we go. Number 1, I can choose progress over perfection. That's it right there, y'all. No one is asking you to be perfect. No one is saying commit to this lifestyle and this lifestyle only. And if you mess up, you should feel bad. Do not do that. A lot of times people with endometriosis or endometriosis-like symptoms, adenomyosis, we eat certain foods and we are in a flare-up. Our body bloats. Our body starts to become in pain. And then we start to feel bad and we get on ourselves and be like, I shouldn't have ate this. I shouldn't have had this processed foods. I shouldn't have had this sugar. I shouldn't have had that dairy. I shouldn't have had that gluten. Do not put yourself in a place to be perfect. Give yourself grace. Every single time you go to make a choice for yourself, embrace it. Think about your higher self. Think about how to show yourself that you love you. Think about what your body's already told you in regards to what it loves and what it doesn't like. Even in short moments of, let's say, self-indulgence or something of that nature. So what I want you to do is you don't have to overhaul in your life all in one day. Just because you see all of these different things, you're being empowered, you're being educated on these different changes that'll help you reduce toxins, to reduce flare-ups and pain. You don't have to do everything all in once or try to change out your whole household to really reduce environmental toxins and triggers. No, start with one decision at a time, one choice at a time, one step at a time. Take it from one of my community members who said, who knew walking down every aisle in Walmart could give me over 3,000 steps? Little things lead to big gains. Y'all, we were in a place where we were taking steps, a certain amount of steps throughout the month for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And a lot of time when it comes to movement, I love challenging people to get between 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. It's just being intentional about moving. And that's not getting 10,000 steps all in once, but it's really by the end of the day, could you get to 8,000 if you're somebody who's not already working out or moving with intention? Can you get to 8,000? If you can get to 8,000, can you get to 10,000? 10,000 steps a day truly allows you to start working towards a healthy weight management. It helps with balancing your hormones. It's really a good mind-body activity. And so we were doing these steps in that month, and that's the way she liked to get in her steps. She was walking down every single aisle of Walmart. So I didn't say go get on the treadmill and stay on the treadmill for 30 minutes or an hour. I said, just get your steps in and getting them in a way that you would like to get them in, because remember, it's your journey. So your takeaway here is small actions like parking farther away, adding a 10-minute walk, a 30-minute walk, or even drinking more water or eating more hydrating fruits. That can add up to big changes over time. So 1, I can choose progress over perfection. Mindset shift number 2, I deserve to prioritize myself. Y'all, this journey is not one of selfishness. It is about survival. I want you to be able to move from feeling selfish about choosing you, prioritizing you, taking care of you, into saying, you know what? Not only am I going to just survive this thing called life, I want to thrive. So one of my coaching clients told me, even when I had a busy week helping someone else, I still made sure I took care of myself. I didn't fall off or cheat. That alone kept me confident. Y'all, this coaching client, every week we come up with our weekly goals, our intentions, but something special that's a part of my program is making sure there's designated time in your day where an alarm goes off and you show up for you. You reflect on your goals. Where are you? Where do you have to go from here? What steps do you still need to take? As well as deep breathing and just being appreciative of you, as well as reflecting on your affirmations for that day. This is what really shows you how to show up for you and not allow anything else to stand in the way of that time for you. And that's just one step. So setting boundaries, whether it's resting, meal prepping, or saying no to things that drain you, your healing deserves your priority. So number 2, I deserve to prioritize myself. All right. So if you're getting any value out of this, you're resonating with my M³ Healing Empowerment Formula, you're resonating with people in my community or my clients, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video or an experience. And if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you follow and leave a rating. All right. So here we go. Mindset shift number 3. All right. I will listen to my body, not fight it. Whew. I will listen to my body, not fight it. When you realize that you and your body are one, you really start being more intentional and figuring out how do you align with your thoughts, your feelings, your belief, how you take care of that one body that you're given, how you're grateful for the mobility that it provides. And while sometimes it is overwhelming, please, I have been there to get a diagnosis and know that these diagnoses don't have a cure and there might not be a set treatment plan for you. The goal is for you to learn your body, love your body, and be patient and graceful with this healing journey. Your journey is not going to look like anyone else's. That's why we have the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. There has been so many guests that have come on to share their journey with endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, adenomyosis, thyroid conditions, fibromyalgia, prostate cancer, you name it. They have come to share their journeys to empower you, to let you know this is what my journey looked like. This is what I've gone through. This is how I'm still empowered and to live my life, turning my pain into a purpose to make sure that people know that they can thrive and not just survive. And so what I want you to do is to remember to listen to your body and do not fight it. All right. Sometimes our bodies are trying to talk to us. We have to listen. So take it from another podcast listener who said, I love dairy, but my body didn't. I realized I was choosing short-term satisfaction over long-term health. When I stopped consuming dairy, my body thanked me. Y'all, the takeaway here is pay attention to what your body is telling you. Start noticing how certain foods, distress, people, environments, or even habits start to make you feel. Be mindful of those things and start to prioritize you. Mindset shift number 4. I am stronger than my setbacks. Come on, somebody, y'all. Healing isn't a straight line. It is not linear. You don't box yourself in. You first have to grieve the lifestyle that you used to live, the things you used to love and do, that you found comfort in, that was familiar with you, that you start shifting and embracing something different. Some days you feel like you're back at square one. Other days, you might feel empowered and feel like you really are thriving because you are. But remember, whether you are having a painful day, it's a flare-up day, you're bloated, your hormones are all over the place, your moods are swinging here and there, and you're not quite sure what's happening. You're getting these hot flashes. Y'all, that doesn't mean that you aren't progressing because of what life may look like for one day. When you are making empowering choices and you're being intentional with your healing journey and you're paying attention to the signals that your body is giving you and you're going for the root cause, remember, you are stronger than your setbacks. So when a setback hits, remind yourself how far you've come. Progress is still progress, even if it's slower than you like. I'm going to say that again. Progress is progress, even if it's slower than you like. All right, last one. Mindset shift number 5. I am worthy of healing. Y'all say it with me and a little louder for the people that also needs to hear you. I am worthy of healing. Write that down somewhere where you can see it. Say it in the mirror. Believe it. Believe it and receive it. I am worthy of healing. All right, so one woman in our community said, my health transformation started when I believed I deserved better. I found food I loved, stayed consistent, and my pain levels dropped. My life has truly transformed. Y'all, if you know what I've been saying and the messages that I've been having lately, it's to really tell you that you deserve to feel good. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, tell you otherwise. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to turn your pain into power. A diagnosis does not define you. It absolutely does not define you. All right. So your healing journey starts with your mindset, y'all. M to the third degree, mindset, mindful eating and movement. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. That is not the case. It's not saying diet is everything. That is not the case. I've seen it. The goal is for you to choose hope, to choose progress, and to choose self-compassion every single day. Do not go a day without choosing hope, progress, and self-compassion every single day. So let's recap this. 5 mindset shifts. Number 1, I can choose progress over perfection. Number 2, I deserve to prioritize myself. Number 3, I will listen to my body and not fight it. Number 4, I am stronger than my setbacks. And number 5, I am worthy of healing. Y'all, if these testimonies, stories, these mindset shifts resonated with you in any kind of way, hit the like button, drop a comment, let me know what stood out most to you, and share this with somebody that you love and you care about. Because their thoughts, their feelings, their beliefs, their mindset literally can shift their life into a direction that they didn't even know they deserved until they were able to resonate with something that tells them that they're worthy of this journey. They're worthy to move from just surviving to thriving. Y'all, it's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie. I help those with endometriosis, polycystic ovary syndrome, reduce chronic pain, eliminate distress, and minimize irregular or heavy periods. Check the show notes. Come by with me, y'all. But most importantly, I love you. I thank you. Turn your pain into power and let's thrive.